Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Blessing. Happy new month to you all. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. So guys, in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to draft this beautiful milkmaid dress. So guys, it sounds like what you want to learn. Definitely keep on watching and let's get started. Welcome back guys. With me here I have my marker, I have my pattern paper with me and my rulers. This is my masking tape, this is my tape roll, and the final is my scissors. Okay, so guys, I will just take all this aside first, then I will make a straight line at the top of this pattern paper. So guys, after I'm ruling this line here, and this line will just serve as my shoulder line. So from this shoulder line here, I will mark from this shoulder to my bust point line, which is 10 inches. Then first of all, I will mark the full length of this blouse. The full length of this blouse is 23 inches. Okay, I'll just go ahead to mark my 23 inches there. Then after that, I will mark my shoulder to my bust point line, that is 10 inches, shoulder to my waistline, that is 16 inches. So after that, I will just go ahead to rule this line up. After ruling, so from this bust point here, I will come up by 2 inches for my chest line. Then after that, I will just go ahead to rule this line up. So guys, this is how it looks like. I will just go ahead to label all this line. Here is my chest line, my bust point line, my waistline, and the full length of this blouse. So guys, that is it. So now what I will do here is I will just divide my shoulder measurement by 2. Then I will mark it there. Also come to the chest line here and also mark the same measurement I mark as my shoulder line, shoulder measurement. Then after that, I will just go ahead to rule these two lines, meeting each other as a straight line. So guys, after ruling like so, I will just go ahead to make my neckline. Although this is not that important, we are not going to use this neckline. I'm just using it for just a guide. I'm just using it. If not, I'm not using this neckline for anything. Remember, it's an off shoulder. So from there, I will come down by 1 inches and connect to my shoulder slope. Like I said, this one here is not important. I'm just drafting it for just drafting sake. Okay, so now after that, I will just divide my bust measurement divided by 4 and I will mark it there. So after marking my bust measurement, I will come over to this line here and look for the midpoint. Then after looking for the midpoint, come in by 0.5 inches from that point I marked and I will connect my armhole. So guys, after this one here, I will just leave this one aside. Then I will move over to my nipple to nipple measurement, then divide it into 2 and I will mark. My nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches. By the time I divide into 2, I will have 3.5 inches. Then I will mark it like so. So after marking, I will roll it up with a straight ruler. So guys, after rolling, I will come down by 1 inches from my bust point to create my dart. Okay, so now from this waistline here, I will come in by 0.5 inches on both sides of the dart leg. Okay, then after marking, I will just connect it to meet that 1 inches I come down with. Then I will extend it to the down part as well. So guys, this is how it looks like after connecting. So now the next thing I will be doing here is to take our body measurement. You remember on this chest line, I've already marked my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I will just go ahead to add my seam allowance. I will add 1 inch seam allowance to this particular dress, this particular blouse. Okay, I'll just go ahead to add my 1 inch seam allowance here. So guys, after marking, I'll move over to the waistline, divide my waist measurement by 4. Then I will mark it and add my dart intake, which is 1 inches. I will add it, I will replace it there, plus my 1 inch seam allowance. Then after that, I will just move over to the full length of this blouse and divide my hip measurement by 4. Then I will add my 1 inch seam allowance as well. So guys, after that, I will just go ahead to roll this line up like this. So you can see this is a basic bodice pattern. So now what I will do here is, so guys, this is a basic bodice pattern you can see. So now what I will do here is to create my under bust measurement. So from my shoulder to my under bust measurement is 13 inches. So I will just mark it, I will measure and I will mark it like so. Then after marking, I will really line across this part here. I will just go ahead to identify it as UB, which is under bust. So now you remember in this milkmaid dress is an off shoulder. You can see that on the screen, and this particular part here is your own desire. You can determine how low you want it and how high you want it. But mine here, I just said to come up by 1 inches from the chest line, and that is how I want it to be. So guys, and you can see that for this particular dress here, if you see, notice it has a opening at the center front. So for us to achieve to create that opening, so for this part here, from this center front on this 1 inches I come up with, I will go in by half an inch, going by half an inch like so. So from this chest line, I'll come down by 1 inches. That is the how deep I want that opening to be. Then I will connect it with a kind of curve like so. Okay, you understand? Let me repeat myself. From this 1 inches I come up with, I come in by half an inch. Then I move over to the chest line and I come down by 1 inches. Then I connect as a kind of curve there. So from there now, I will create a kind of curve as if we are making a corset from the under bust to meet that 1 inches we come down with. Then from the side, from the front side, I will connect it to meet the armhole. From the under bust to meet the armhole, just the way you see me doing. So you can see the cup shape ready like so. So this is a kind of a corset, but it's not a corset. It's a kind of corset anyways, but this is how it looks like, guys. So now definitely we are done, so we can go ahead to just cut out this pattern. So guys, this is how it looks like after cutting. For this dart intake here, before I will just go ahead to extend this line to the bottom part like so. I will also do the same thing to the other side and extend it down like this. So this is how it will be looking like after the extension. So now I will just go ahead to cut the new line we marked now. So guys, after that I will just go ahead to use my masking tape to hold it down, hold it together. So guys, this is how it will be looking like after merging these two together. It will become a one piece instead of two. So guys, this is how it will be looking like. Okay, so now after this, let's just move over to the back and let's draft the back. So guys, here is with me another fresh paper, and the first thing I will be doing is just to take the straight line, and from the shoulder line I will mark from the shoulder line to my length, which is 23 inches, then to my waist 16 inches, and to my chest line as well. Then now after that I will just go ahead to roll them up just the way we did at the front parts. So guys, after that I will go ahead to label it just the way we did at the front as well. So now this is the shoulder line. So now the first thing we'll be doing at the back is to create our back, our zipper allowance. And my zipper allowance, I will be using 1 inches for this zipper allowance. So guys, after that I will just go ahead to mark my shoulder line from where this my zipper, the line that I marked. I will start from there, mark my shoulder line, my shoulder measurement, then I will roll it up. So now I will just take my neckline, although we don't need this part here, we don't really need it. I'm just putting it. So 1 by 3 inches, okay. So now I'll come down for shoulder slope, then I'll do the connection. So now if you want to add your dart to this back, you can go ahead to add that, but for me I don't want to put that at this back, okay. So now I will just go ahead to mark my bust measurement divided by 4, then I will find the midpoint in this line here, then I will just connect it straight to meet this bust point measurements. So now this is how it looks like. Then the next thing is to take our body measurement. I will add my 1 inch seam allowance to bust measurement. Then for my waist measurement, I will divide my waist measurement by 4, then I will add my 1 inches seam allowance. Then I will do same thing to this full length here, as dividing my hip measurement by 4, then add 1 inches for seam allowance. If you want to add that to your back of this dress, you are free to do so. But for me, I don't want to add that to this particular one. Then after that, I will just go ahead to connect it like this. Then after connecting, you remember for the front, we come up by 1 inches. Then I will do the same thing to this one as well. I will come up by 1 inches, then I will roll it up like this. So for the back, you determine how low you want this your back to be, your back neckline to be, how deep you want it. So for me, I will just maintain the chest line. I will just maintain the chest line, and I will connect it to meet the armhole as seen. So guys, this is how I want the neck for the back to be. Definitely we are done. We just go ahead to cut out this pattern. So guys, this is how it looks like. I will just label this part here as my back so that I will not be confused. So now here is the underbust corset, or how will I put it? You can see the front and the back is corresponding together. I will just go ahead to identify the front as my front. Alright guys, the next thing we'll be doing, I will just take this one aside first and bring out the cup. So the next thing we'll be doing a slash and spread method on this very particular cup here. So now will just roll it. I will roll it like this so that I will be able to slash it on my fabric. Okay, so I will roll it about, let me say, 4 parts. But if your bust is bigger, you can go ahead to roll it 5 parts. So for this one here, I'm going to roll it 4 parts, like four parts. Now you can understand. So now we just go ahead to label this one here so that after splashing, I will not be confused of to how to arrange it on my fabric and the direction it's supposed to go. Okay, so that is it. I will just go ahead to cut it out. I will use the scissors now to cut out these ones that I roll. So guys, this is how it looks like. I will just go ahead to split it, but that will be on my next video. My next video, I will be showing us how to make this lovely dress. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Also comment on this video, share this video, and like this video as well. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Alright guys, thank you very much. Bye. See you in my next video.